Hey, what's going on, guys? Bringing you guys another deck profile. This is on my Ancient Dragons Tachikaze deck. Just wanted to throw it up. It was requested by Team Honey Badger. Check out their page. So it's gonna show you guys the deck. Truthfully, I made it to my liking because that's what I'm doing with my decks nowadays. Make sure I'm having fun in the game and not worried about all the meta and all that good jazz. So the starter I use is Ancient Dragon Baby Rex. This is the general starter for Tachikaze. You could debate between this card and Dragon Egg. Either or. If it gets retired, you get this is free 10k shield, and the other one is a free superior call. So you decide between that. I decided this card. All right. Trigger lineup. 4 heal, that's the Ancient Dragon heal. 4 draw, Ancient Dragon draw. I play one of the Tachikaze, putting the soul 3k on draw trigger, and another draw trigger. I just do this one's for luck, and the other one's just the draw trigger, which is 6 draw. Then I play 4 of the Ancient Dragon crit trigger. This is the one that puts in the soul and unflips the damage. That helps you. That's one of the crucial cards in the deck. And to finish it off is 2 more critical triggers. You don't really want to do his skill, but if you want to, you could. Alright, so 4 heal, 6 draw, 6 crit. Alright, that's my lineup. Alright, so I play 4 perfect guards. Truthfully, this deck isn't really a special counterblast heavy, so it didn't really matter what perfect guards I had, but 4, because everything's out there. You got Descendant. I don't even have to go into that. Let's see. We got your Ancient Dragon, Gatling Gore. There we go. His ability really helps me with my power plays on like turn 2 or turn 1. But nowadays I've been seeing him as a 7k booster. But his ability, Vanguard or Rearguard. I could choose one of my Ancient Dragon Rearguards, retire it, and then I can get plus 5k. So you can retire Baby Rex or the next card that's crucial to this deck. Alright, so that's Ancient Dragon Iguanagore. He sets up for all your strategies. So, like, when you retire, he goes to the drop zone, counterblast 1, superior call it back. And it doesn't say rested, so you could superior call it standing. And if you attack him with the Vanguard, do the skill, call him back. If they perfect guard the Vanguard, you can put triggers, but strategies later. Alright, so that's a crucial card in the deck. Next, I play 4 of the 10k hitters for Ancient Dragons. He's been hitting good numbers. I didn't really use the skill too much because I've been going second. So I haven't really used the skill too much. It's truthfully become a 7k booster. So, alright, so for grade 2s, I run the 10k vanilla. That's for Ancient Dragons. He's just good for the ride and helps with to defend the early game. I play 3 of the Dino Crowd. Alright, he's the same as the grade 1, retire 1 Ancient Dragon for 5k power. He has great power plays with Iguanagores. Sets up great columns. And last, I play 4 of the 12k hitters for Ancient Dragons. He's just a really good card for hitting those great numbers, just in case. Put him behind Iguanagore, hitting for 19, 10k shield. And on to the grade 3s now. I have 2 winning images in this deck. I play 2 Dark Rex. That's for late game when I want to hit him with twice the amount of damage. I play 2, well, if you don't know a skill, you could bind him in the bind zone for 3k. To give to any Rearguard, and then when your limb break and your grade 3 Vanguard has not hit your opponent's Vanguard, you could retire 3 Rearguards and superior call him standing. Alright, so next you got your Ancient Dragon Spinal Driver. He is the break ride for Tachikazes. I truthfully combo him with Dark Rex because Dark Rex he technically rides, so superior break ride out of the bind zone off his Spinal Driver. Technically you destroy the field, but if you're fighting Link Joker, they don't have a field to lock, you don't have a field to play. So it's a 1-1. And if you don't know the ability, Limit Break 4, when a rare 3 rides, you have to retire 2, draw 2, and you get 10k in a crit. Alright. And he gets 2k if you have more rare guards than your opponent. Alright, and last, this is the main boss card of the deck. I run 4 Ancient Dragon Tyranno Legends. Alright, so he has been the card that has been winning games for this deck. His ability is Limit Break 4. When I attack my opponent's Vanguard, I can sack 3 of my units, Ancient Dragon units, and I get 10k and a crit. His second ability, I don't really use it too often, but it's a Counterblast 2 for 5k, and a special Counterblast 2, by the way, but I rarely use that skill. So that's really the deck. I'm getting to a couple, well, the 2 boss card strategies. Generally, it looks like, I use this start early game, but generally looks like this. For the Dark Rex combo. Alright. That's too much of a perfect field. I know that wouldn't really happen. So, assuming you're at 4 damage, okay, it'd be a terrible way to start a game. I knew that for a fact. Assuming that's your drop zone, okay, and your deck, alright, good jazz. Alright, so assuming you have these 2 cards in hand, you want to draw, okay, Break Ride, you gotta retire 2 cards, Counterblast 2, Superior Call them back, and then you automatically draw 2 cards. Alright, so then you bind, give any card 3k. Alright, so then you want to attack with all your rear guards, and make sure you hit for good numbers. And assuming they're at 5 damage, they definitely don't want to hit the Vanguard because that's already too critical. Check. Alright, so then you Superior Break Ride. Technically, if you're to do his skill, you gotta retire 3. To do Break Ride skill, you gotta retire 2. So you draw 2 cards. Alright, just assuming. Alright, just assuming you had 2 more cards. Alright, so then you can attack, and that's already 20k plus a critical. Hopefully you'll be able to finish him by then, but you know, you checks. Alright, so if you, not counting on draw triggers, but most likely at the end of your turn, at the end of the next turn, you'll have enough to guard for the following turn. You should have like 8 to 10 cards, depending if you get a draw trigger or not. Alright, so show the strategy with my boss card of the deck. If I can find him. Oh, here we go. Make sure it's a SP ride. That's the best way to ride. Just keep in mind. Alright. So, field generally looks like that. I don't know. I guess you call that the rear guard, I guess. And, pretty much the same process. Break ride. Retire 2. Oh, just thought that was back there. Sorry, people. Alright, so you Counterblast 2 to bring him back, draw you 2 cards. Then, I'm assuming he would make a new row, but generally you'd want to attack with that. Then, your next move would probably attack with the Vanguard, but you gotta keep in mind, if you retire the card behind the Vanguard, you can't get the power. So, you retire 3, Counterblast 2 to bring 2 back. And you could pretty much make a whole new row with Iguana Gorg. And then, assuming they're gonna perfect guard that, because that's 30k 3 crit. 4 damage, they gotta get 2 heal triggers, or they're gonna lose. Draw trigger. Alright. And then, if you get any triggers and they did perfect guard the Vanguard, you still have this row, or you can give it to your Iguana Gorg row. You give it 5k, it's 19. And for now, that's just 10k, 5k shield, but still another attack. So, alright, so the pros and cons of this deck. Pros, it does hit for a lot of criticals. That's one of the good things I like about this deck. The bad thing is, it's field reliant. So, if you're fighting like decks like Kagero or Link Joker that try to control your field, like by retiring or locking or stuff like that, you might not be a good matchup, because the Dark Rex Final Driver combo, once at least one card is locked, that whole combo is just messed up. then the Tyranno Legends combo, it could still work, but you're not going to be hitting too many numbers, so that's going to be a bad matchup against that. So you gotta keep in mind how your field's looking and know what your matchup is. So with further not, let that be due. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Like, comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next profile. See you guys later.